Welcome back, everyone. We are back with another stream of Dcrl, and tonight is going to be a Div C Masterclass. We got two matches tonight. We got Scrub Daddy's Juice Alert, and then after that, we've got the lovely people over at Stormwatchers versus. My brain is half gone here. Sorry. The lovely people over at Stormwatchers taking on Synergy. So I'm joined today by someone who hasn't casted it, I don't think, at all this season. Have you, Raptor?
No, not yet this season. My schedule's been a little busy, but I'm glad to make time tonight to cast.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. Um, and with that, I think we'll head over into stats. Starting with the division, we're sitting at Div B. This happens to be my division, so I'm gonna happily say that we're sitting at the number 1 seed currently, with that 7-1 record. But the two teams facing off in our first matchup here: Scrub Daddies and Juicer Alert. Little lower on the list, but still very good contenders. Juicer Alert and Scrub Daddies, both hard matchups. Juicer Alert gave us a run for our money, but I wanna ask, what do you see here, Raptor? What do you think about this list here?
So the first thing that I'm seeing when I'm kind of looking at these two teams is definitely that 50% win rate coming out of Deuce Alert. While they do have that negative record, they are at a complete 50%, as well as that 2.08 goals per game. That could be, a really solid goal per game average. However, Scrub Daddies is leading by 2.79, so they are a little higher up. One thing that I'm noticing also, shot percentage on both of these teams, like shots per game, is crazy. We get 8.46 coming from Juicer and then 8.96 coming from Scrubs. Looks like we're in for a very aggressive game tonight. A lot of shots will be placed on the net. We'll just kind of see what we're looking at for saves.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at these stats, there's only one thing running through my mind. How many game fives has Juice Alert gone to? Because that's insane. They're either just sweeping the competition when they get the chance, and that's how they're winning, or the game fives are going crazy and they're just building up that middle ground right there.
Yeah, these guys definitely could be Game 5 demons as well. I haven't seen the report of any of their previous games. I don't think I've watched any of them on stream, but they definitely could be a contender having that 50% with a negative record. However, they are one game ahead. They have 7 games played versus Scrub Daddy 6, so we never really know here. Scrub Daddies very well could come out on top and send their win percentage up if they could.
Yeah, you're not wrong. We're gonna hop on over to Scrub Daddies, and honestly, I'm gonna ask you, Raptor, what do you see here, stat wise?
So the first thing that I'm kind of looking at is definitely the Mitch and Aqua the Maniac goals per game. They are at point .9, getting up to that 1 goal per game average. They're definitely going to be the shooters on this team. Baba Kanush, definitely not as quite as aggressive. It looks like he's more of that third man. He does have the highest saves per game on this team. So it looks like he's kind of more that third man role, with most of the shooting coming from Mitch and Aqua. But you never know, someone like that third man could come out and surprise. So I definitely wouldn't put it past this series for Baba Kanush to put some shots on. But it looks like the aggressive one's going to be Mitch here.
Yeah, Mitch has to play fast, one of the fastest in the entire league. And then on top of that, you put two UJ players coming out. And these players have people behind them probably going crazy. And on top of that, they're playing with Mitch, who's already good vibes, even if he annoys me 99% of the time. We're going to hop on over to Juice Alert stats, though. And this is the team that honestly gave me a run for my money personally. However, it's so hard to play against these guys. They're all fantastic. Ali has amazing mechs, and he's been a contender for many years up in these divisions. Hambungus, that man, he's slow and steady, but let me tell you, he wins that race. That man, you let him alone too long, he's in the air doing some stupid aerial combat attack you'd only see in Div A in most regards. And then kind of super dubs, an actual grinder. Coming into the season, I didn't have much knowledge on him, but wow, I've seen him like queuing for comp non-stop, playing all he can, trying to rank up, and it looks like he's making his way into decent high C3. So I mean, I'm not gonna fault him. He's grinding hard, and yeah, honestly, what do you think, Raptor, about this Juice Alert side?
So kind of like what you're saying about kind of super dubs with that grind, sometimes you just need someone who puts in hours and just steadily increases. And You know, like you were saying, I haven't seen any of these guys personally play a whole lot, so I'm not really very well knowledged on this team. However, like someone like Kinda Superdubs who just goes out and grinds very well could improve substantially over time and definitely could give Scrub Daddies a run for their money here. But Lays and Hambungus, all these stats are looking fairly well rounded. It looks like Hambungus is kind of involved in most of the goals here, the 0.6 assists per game. They all have some pretty solid saves sitting at that 1.3, so we're looking at some very well-rounded defense here. And same with the shots per game, they're all pretty consistent. I feel like there's not a single player on this team that kind of is outstanding against you know, their teammates. So it's looking like a very well-rounded team here, which definitely could be, you know, not very fun to run up against if you have 3, you know, solid players. You don't really have that kind of back person that you know they're gonna mess up or you know they're gonna choke under pressure. So it could definitely be a little hard to score on these guys. And Scrub Daddies just might not be ready for that, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, honestly, one of the scariest parts of this team is their streakiness. They can either be playing off and have a rough match set here, or they could be playing on enough that you just literally don't have a chance, and this could run a straight 3-0, and you just be stunned by how quick they are. So I'm gonna remind all people watching right now, our submissions close in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So get your predictions in. And Raptor, on the thought of predictions, let me ask you, what's yours?
So I think I'm gonna go a little bit underdog here. I think I'm gonna go Scrub Daddies. I think it's gonna go all the way to a game 5, but I think I'm gonna throw Scrub Daddies out there just because, you know, I know these players a little better. I've seen them a little bit longer, and I think Mitch is really gonna come through with some of these goals. I honestly think we're going to see something expected out of Baba Kanush, but I'm taking all the way to game 5. Scrub Daddy's going to win this one.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I can easily see that. To be honest, I'm going to go based off of my own personal, like playing with them, and honestly, Juice Alert gave us such a run for our money that I want to take them any day of the week. So I'm going to take them in 4, Juice Alert in 4. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, this is going to be such a good matchup. But I will say with this Juice Alert side, the one thing I'm scared of is the shooting percentages. They got to put on a decent amount of shots a game, which it looks like they're putting on around 8, 7, 7.5, 8, which is good. But like with 20%, 21%, and 32%, you're gonna just hope that they can finish off their attacking pushes. And then going back to this Scrub Daddy side, you see higher shooting percentages, but you see about equal shots per game, and so that's where they're getting that shooting percentage, that goals per game boost in, because they're averaging more. They've probably played less matches, but still, they've been consistent in those matches they've played. We're waiting on a man known as Baba Kanush to finish up something on his personal side. So we're just gonna chill out here and talk a little bit more. So I'm gonna take us back up to Div B as we get ready for playoffs. And I want to know, Raptor, as we go into playoffs, do you have any teams that you're looking forward to watching?
So just looking at this stat sheet, honestly, there's these 2 teams that are kind of outstanding versus the rest, and I think everybody can kind of just see this: Air Raid and Honey Nut. But I'm honestly seeing a lot more run numbers out of Honey Nut here. I have not watched a Honey Nut game yet, but I'm really hoping to see them and watch them compete. I think if it's going to come down to it, I think it might come down to Honey Nut and Air Raid in the finals. But yes, Pet, I'm targeting this directly at you. I'm taking Honey Nut.
That's aggressive targeting there, man. But honestly,
you know, I had
it's a fair game. It took us to game 5, week 1. And overtime in game 5 to take them down. So I could expect anything to happen in this, especially in playoffs and then even in land. So we are going to we're gonna make our way into this game in just a moment here. Honestly, I cannot wait for this matchup. I was looking at the schedule and I'm like, if I get the opportunity, I want to cast that game, because that game looks like it's gonna be an absolute blast.
I'm excited, man. I have not, I don't think I've casted a single Division B game. I'm excited.
Yeah, so with that said, we are heading over to DFH Stadium, and it'll be Scrub Daddies versus Juicer Alert.
So starting off here, all these teams look really well rounded. I'm definitely kind of entertained to see how aggressive these teams are going to play against each other. Whether if they're going to try to play it fast, play it slow. Definitely with it being Division B, you're getting a lot of high C, high champions, low GCs. So definitely kind of watching for the speed here.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not quite sure how this is going to start. A little bit of aggressive pressure from Scrub Daddy to be pushed away. And if you're Scrub Daddies, you want to start off quick, because honestly, it's been if they can get an offensive side pushing early, this might just put Juicer Alert into more of a slump. That's definitely not what they want. I could see it happening.
Kind of sub. He's gonna get a shot on. Damn, what a slot by kind of super dub. It's kind of a long name. That's a great pass by Hambugs. He doesn't have a whole lot of boost in that corner, but kind of super dubs finds it. No defender back. That's a great bottom right corner slot.
Yeah, no doubt. Honestly, that's not what you wanted for Scrub Daddies. You wanted to get off to a running start, and instead, you're kind of left forced to put on your back foot, especially not how you wanted to start the first game.
Yeah, those early on goals can definitely can sometimes make or break a series. Honestly, there's times, even the series that I played last, where if you don't get that first goal, that can just kind of put you down that rabbit hole. Because now instead of just having one goal to score, now you got to double the work to try to catch back up, and sometimes that can just be heartbreaking. And even then, losing by one, at the end of the game, it can really just be disheartening for a series.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that the Scrub Daddy side wants to pull him back here.
In front of that. I'm gonna find the shot. Aqua does get the shot. Nice save by Lace here.
Yeah, Aqua Maniac's able to control it down center, gets it over one. Can he set them mid? Not quite, as kind of Super Dubs gets a touch up in the corner, but this flies mid. And Ali's forced to make an aggressive save, but he gets it out. Super Dubs in the air. This floats mid for Hambugus, and he dimes it. Incredible Hambugus.
2-0 lead within half the game. Definitely great start by Juicer. Scrub Daddy's really gonna have to try to find someone to pull us together here.
Yeah.
It is the first game though. You never know what happens. We still got half a game of Rocket League to play. Nice put to the side. Kind of hard to skip. Kind of hard to score from the corner. What a crossbar!
Yeah, honestly, this is not going well for the Scrub Daddy side. To be honest, they need to make a more effective push out of their half, and this might be it. As it floats mid, it's high, there's a bump on net, and Baba Kanoosh sends it home.
Like I said, Baba Kanoosh has kind of been hanging back mid. I think he's more of that wait and look for an opportunity to score, kind of like he just did. He saw that backboard pass coming, and he knew he had the boost, he knew he had the angle. I feel like that's the type of plays we're going to see from him tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, Baba Kanoosh, again, he tends to sit on that back foot, but you really got to expect him to be always trying to follow up his teammates, and that does not go well.
That does not. It's not what one is good by Scrub Daddies.
Yeah, snipes a quick one on him, and that's not looking good for him.
Well, he's almost had a cool redirect there. That would have been cool.
Yeah, it would have. I'm currently having this internal war with my custom overlay. So after this game, we might have to take a break, see if we can get that fixed going into the next match. But yeah, Juicer Alert looking dominant, looking like a good performance here on their side. As a nice touch in by Aqua, almost followed up, but Ali sends it wide, and Buggy's forced to play on the back foot here.
Looking at the first couple minutes of Rocket League here, it looks like Scrub Daddies are really hesitant when it comes to some of their challenges. It looks like they're giving up a couple goal potentials here just by hesitating. Mitch misses in the front. Is it gonna go in? What a great touch by Aqua.
Yeah, no, honestly, I just spent the last couple minutes here just fighting with with the overlay, but I got it working here. And yeah, no, this is honestly looking really good from this Juicer Alert side. Scrub Daddies have had some good looks, but they're just not able to put them away. Ali gets under one. This is floating on net, but it's only hit out by the last man. Kind of Super Dubs puts it home, and Juicer Alert take a 4-1 lead in game one.
This looked like quite the game by kind of Super Dubs. He has 3 goals and 4 shots with 75% shooting and 3 saves as well, and an assist. He has 100% goal participation right now, which is kind of crazy. It's just a great game for him. I'm sure he's gonna be really happy after this one. Let's see if he can keep the streak going. Scrub Daddies will definitely have to put a solid game 2 down so they can stop that momentum.
Yeah, it was a good attempt right there by Balconius. Tried to get a flick on that, but nothing quite falling for them. And honestly, this pressure from Elliot and Hambungus has been exactly what you want to see out of those two. That rings off the woodwork, and Aqua's going to send this wide to the corner. Hambungus tries to get one mid. Can he get a shot on? It floats high. Ali is there. Can he get something mid for Super Dubs? This is another floater, but Super Dubs there. Goes for the flip reset. Doesn't quite get it. And Scrub Daddies will hold on to the ball with 30 seconds remaining.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news here, but as this time slowly ticks down, Scrub Daddy's chance of winning this game and putting on a good one is definitely down to a minimum. Dcrl really has some great momentum going here. They're really playing well as a team. A lot of passing plays. Just catching Scrub Daddies off guard. Mitch is in the corner. Let's see if they can get one more on the board. One for the road. Gets in front of net. Let's see if they can 50 in. No one is there. Let's see if they can keep it up just to kind of get some momentum going. Just a goal here could momentum for Scrub Daddies. They can put one in the net. Back to the side. Just keep it up for as long as we can here. See if at least we can end on a goal.
Yeah, sadly that falls. And Juice Alert take game number 1. Honestly, that was a pretty dominant fashion that they took that game. And if you're looking at this, you're just thinking, dang, kind of Super Dubs is being a killer third man.
He is being a killer third man. 3 slots for 4 shots. That's a great shooting percentage. He's just there when the ball needs to be. Great involvement. Overall, he had a really solid game. 763 points. Putting up quite a bit. Definitely see a lot of potential coming from this player, and even just this team in general. Really, Scrub Daddy is gonna have to try to rethink how they're playing, and maybe just try to get a little more aggressive. Try to be a little faster. Could definitely go a long way here.
Yeah, and on the other side, I'm looking specifically at Mitch and Aquamaniac. Honestly, Aqua had some good attacking pressure. So did Baba. They had some shots on net, but nothing falls home. And honestly, that's just because they're not getting the best looks. I'm looking for specifically Mitch to get a better look on net. When he becomes a tap-in merchant, the game's going well. So if Aqua and Baba can set him up correctly, that'd be one hell of a game.
All it takes is just a couple good passes to change the tide of an entire game. So definitely a lot of potential here going into game 2, but it really just has to depend if they can, really rely on each other for their passes.
Yeah, we're at a Stadio Vita for game 2. Juice Alert are up, and as I say that, kind of Super Dubs goes up for that one. Hambungus to follow. This floats mid for Allies. Allies gets it back down to Hambungus. It's off backward. Is anyone there to follow? Not quite. Mitch gets a clear out, but it's straight to Super Dubs.
Let's see if they can start with some momentum. It kind of seems like, honestly, having boost in your corner or even just on your side can really be monumental for an entire push. Whether it be boost, starving, or just being able to get where you need to be on time. So it looks like Koda's mid. Scrub Daddy's on the push here. See if Juicer Alert can kind of defend against this.
Yeah, and that's when you're playing with Mitch, one of the most heavy boost users in the entirety of Div B. He's honestly a menace on the pads, and the big boosts have no mercy when it comes to him. As Mitch, he goes for a shot, not quite falling, sent out wide by Super Dubs. Alice tries to collect down center, but Aqua's there to follow. The shot attempt by Baba goes high. Aqua can't get the follow-up, and this is going to remain in this blue hat, but nothing damaging put on net quite yet.
You saw 2 shots come out of there for Scrub Daddies. Honestly, that was a great play of Liz, keeping that ball on him while his teammates try to collect back in net. At least up again, clears it out. Let's see if Aqua get back onto the blue side we go. Great 50. Really just having that constant pressure on you can really crumble with a lot of stress and maybe just low boost, or having two teammates back on your corner with no boost can really be detrimental to a team. So far, what I'm seeing is Juicer Alert is doing a great job at boost management. Shot in mid. What a miss.
That was a great pass, but a miss by Subpar Dubs. Not quite, and it's sent out wide. Honestly, Hambungus has been looking really good this game. fun little fact about Hambungus and Allies, they are devout cubers, so if you like Rubik Cubes and you see them in the chat, feel free to hit them up for that. But this is hit wide of the net by Scrub Daddies. Sapar Dubs tries to collect, but Baba sends his middle. Allie's a little awkward, but Aqua's not there to follow. Mitch, however, follows up that touch. Can he get anything to go? Not quite. Aqua doesn't get anything to go, and this is going to stay neutral. Oh, Raptor, I don't know how this is going to go. This has been a back and forth matchup so far this game specifically.
You know, halfway through the game, we're at the 220-minute mark now, seeing all the shots coming from Scrub Daddies. You know, Juicer with a double commit in their corner. You know, they're just not putting on the offense that they have been putting on. Let's see. Alays is collecting it. Let's see if they can just keep control of the ball. You know, it's not about the volume, about the shots, it's about the quality. So we can really see if they can try to put something on. Kind of super dubs. Can he do it? Oh, what a save by Baba Kanoosh.
Yeah, not gonna lie. If you're looking for two people that need to communicate the most in this matchup here, it's Allies and Hambungus, both mechy players with some effective pressure that they can put onto this opponent's side. But if they're not communicating and not talking, double commits will be rampant because they both are so ball hungry.
And those double commits really, just a lack of communication and just double commit after double commit can really be detrimental, because if you have three, you know, defending players and they all have boost and you and your team are all, a demo comes out of Aqua, maybe they're switching the strategy, but just, you know, having only one player back with boost can really be another demo. Dang. They are trying to break apart this defense.
Yeah, this floats middle for Baba. Aqua's up to receive, knocks it down beautifully. Is anyone there to follow? Not quite. Mitch collects it a little bit into the blue side, but Ali's there to send it out. The touch out by Sapar Dubs. He gets this high, but it's on Mitch. Mitch instant challenges straight to Baba. Baba with a great touch long. And Ali's collects in the corner well, but not quite enough to get it out of his half. Hambungus forced to do an awkward touch, and Baba with a fantastic shot, and he puts it home.
What a great shot by Baba. Really just having that touch, that soft touch back, it looked like he was going for something a little harder there. But just having that not enough boost to put it to corner really kind of messed with their defense, allowing Baba to slot in that hole that was there from the defenders.
Yeah, it was a fantastic shot, but honestly, I've been looking for that from Baba all game, as Juice Alert are the ones now on the back foot, and they're forced to be a little more aggressive heading into this final minute. With 40 seconds remaining, this is looking rough and rough for Juice Alert.
You know, 33 seconds, they're only down by one. Anything can happen here. Let's see if they can put a shot on, or at least just maybe one single play that can really turn the tide of the game. If they can send this to overtime, I have full faith that Juice Alert can keep it going. However, what a save by Mitch.
Yeah, it was a great touch. A shot attempt by Hambungus. And Hambungus tries to send it high, but it flows back to Allies. Allies collects on the sidewall. He's in the air. Does he have the flip? Not quite. And it looks like that might be the kick in the coffin, as Aqua sends one mid. No one there. Kind of subpar Dubs doesn't keep it up, and Scrub Daddies take game number 2. We are tied up heading into 3.
Definitely quite the more, I don't want to say boring game, but less eventful game, I would say. Not a whole lot of shots coming out of there. Just, let's see, what is that? Four from Juicer, actually 4 from Juicer and 4 from Scrub, but only 1 goal total. Definitely a lot of defense coming out. 3 saves, 1 per on Juicer, and 4 saves from Scrub. It really looked like the teams were focusing a lot more on defense and rotations this game versus just being aggressive, which could help in the long run, but not having good enough of an aggressive push can give up the potential for a goal, and even give up a goal on your own side if you're not back enough.
Yeah, honestly, that game, Scrub Daddies looked like a defensive masterclass. Although it's not shown in the stats, they kept it in the blue half as much as they could and kept it out of theirs. Honestly, the most dangerous opportunities for Juicer Alert were immediately sent away or sent to a corner by a Scrub Daddies player, mainly Mitch, who was just insta-challenged every single time on the wall. And it worked, honestly. They brought about that effective pressure, and it's what saved their game there, and it's what's going to bring them in here a game up, honestly. Tied up on going into game 3 is exactly where you want to be if you're Scrub Daddies outside of a sweep. And we're heading into Manfield for game number 3, as Juice Alert and Scrub Daddies are all tied up.
Looking like Lace has quite the ping off the start. Definitely be interested to see how this game goes. If it's more of Game 1 style, a bit more aggressiveness, a bit more goals. Almost a kickoff goal. Baba Ganoush did manage to save it and get it past Hambungus. We'll see kind of who has the aggressiveness here, being 1-1. Definitely this series could go either way. It looks like we're, set for quite a long series. Definitely be entertained to see kind of where it goes from here.
Yeah, sadly, going back to what you first said, Ali's historically bad ping, but Hambungus historically good shooting as he launches a rocket into the net off a mistouch by Aqua. Mitch not able to follow it up, and that net is more open than anything I've seen all day in this game.
That was a great shot, great opportunity taken there by Hambungus. We'll see. The ball is going on their side. It doesn't look like kind of Super Doves can get up there in time, but Alays does have possession. Let's see if they can do something cool here.
Yeah, if you're a Stucer Alert, you're looking to recreate game number 1. You're looking to get that 5-1. Oh, but not quite as Mitch off of the light touch that doesn't quite do anything. And Subpar pretty much dimes up Mitch completely on accident.
That was just a lot of potential there taken away Mitch. He took that opportunity to score and tie up the game, being a minute in, already having more goals in the entire 5 minutes of last game. It definitely looks like we're going to have an entertaining 5 minutes here.
Yeah, nice little flip assist by Ali, but it's sent back to Hambungus, who receives well, and Subpar follows up quickly. Hambungus tries to hit center, but it goes over him. Baba hits. But Ali's waiting in the center, sends towards Mitch. Can Mitch do anything to get out of his corner? Not quite. Ali's gets a nice touch around him, but nothing in the center. Subpar tries to follow it up, get something to shoot. He's got a shot. It's off target, and Aqua sends it wide.
Being scrub daddies, I think where I want the ball to be, if it's not in their half or even in their net, is gonna be my own corner. With Juicer Alert, they have their shots, but they're just not going in very well. So I think having a ball in their corner can definitely be pivotal to, keeping a ball out of their net. Baba Ganoush, he does get a shot off, but if I'm these guys, I definitely want to keep that ball in my possession for as long as I can. Nice shot by Aqua.
I think that pass there says it all. Historically in this game, Scrub Daddy's been looking way more confident out of corners, specifically in passing. They're communicating a lot more, getting passes on, coming up this Juicer Alert, which have been historically known as kind of a 1-1-1 team where they just kind of play a lot of solo gameplay in each of these matches, and that's not what you want to see. But an unlucky touch has Ali's with a shot, but Juicer Alert up 2-1.
Definitely an unfortunate touch by Aqua. He did not need to touch that. That would have gone straight past his net. Definitely just completely unlucky there. Allows Juicer to take the lead. Let's see if they hold on to it. We still have 2 minutes and 43 seconds of Rocket League to play. So definitely anything could happen here.
Yeah, tons of RO left as Ali's tries to send this mid. Kind of subpar, gets a touch on, but it's straight to Mitch. Mitch is up high. Is he going to take it too fast? Probably. And it's straight to Ali's. It's straight to Aqua. Honestly, these are good touches, but they're not doing anything. No one's trying to control the ball, and that's what I want to see. I want to see more control as Baba
God.
with a dime off of Subpar's awkward clear. And oh.
Baba heard you talking, said more control. Nah, I'm just going to put it in the net instead. What a great shot by Baba. He's 1 for 2 right now. Definitely looking to put up some goals. I want to see more shots like that out of Baba Ganoush.
Yeah, it was a great shot on his part, but honestly, the clear there is what did him dirty. Subpar, and he's still limited to his awkward touches and awkward clears, because so far, his inability to get the touch he wanted has cost 2 goals for his team this game.
Yeah, just those inability to get consistent touches can definitely make or break your team. Having those unlucky, unfortunate 50s up to net. Could Aqua put something on here? He can't. But yeah, just those unfortunate 50s can really give the opponent an opportunity to put something in your net.
You know what I'm going to say, though? If you're Juicer Alert, the one thing you want the ball to be is not in your corner. Historically, I've watched Mitch here put some absolute beauties in from awkward angles. It made no sense to me at the time, and it still makes no sense to me now, but he can do it, and his passes from corners are just as good. If he launches one onto the backboard, but Subpar does get the touch out wide. Aqua with a nice touch up, but it's a little awkward and leaves it for Ali's. Ali's goes for a corner read, can't quite get it. Baba tries to get over one. He's over one, but not over two. Subpar turns around. He gets a nice little aerial on it. Can he do something with it? The flip reset over one. Can he get followed up? Not quite. And Bungus hits directly into the defender, and it looks like Scrub Daddies might just barely survive.
Oh my, this has me on the edge of my seat here. There's a lot of great potential coming out of Juicer Alert, just they couldn't quite finish it. That's Scrub Daddies. Their defense was getting in the way. It looks like they're resorting to demos now to kind of take some pressure off. Aqua could almost put one on. That could have definitely been pivotal. Alaze, what a shot! But Mitch, he had the read. It doesn't look like Juicer has a whole lot of boost here. Let's see what they can try to do. Scrub Daddy's also scrambling for boost. It looks like everyone's just going all gas, no brakes. Let's see if they put a shot on. Mitch does have the save. What a great zero boost save.
Yeah, with 20 seconds left, we're looking for something to go. Aqua goes up high. He gets a nice touch, but can he follow it? Not quite. Mitch goes for a touch center. He gets a nice one, but it's cleared out easily. Baba Kanoosh, he's up. Has an awkward read on his second touch, but a great first one. But Aqua sends it mid. No one there. Mitch goes for a touch on the corner. He reads off well, but not well enough. And Baba trying to get something center for his team. He pinches up high. Is anyone there to follow? Hambungus is. That's not the right team. And this is hit down. And we are going to overtime in game number 3.
What great defense there by Juicer. That had to have been stressful in that 0 seconds. Looks like kickoff goal. What a save by Alaze. Hambungus, is he able to take something off of this? Right over to Mitch. We are seeing a lot of back and forth, you know. Coming out of Div B, I'd expect a lot more control, but, you know, these teams are just focused more on shots. We have a lot of shots coming out from Juicer Alert. Alaze and Hambungus make up. That's 9 right there, plus 3. That's 12 total shots. Are they going to put on another? Alaze, double it. Almost had that. Hambungus, the third man back. That is, take that. Oh, what a bump by Baba. Allows Scrub Daddies to breathe for a quick second. This is a lot of shots. 13 shots now coming out of Juicer. They're being really aggressive right now, with only 5 coming out of Scrub Daddies. They're putting almost triple the amount of shots on. But all that matters is that they can keep them out of their net.
Yeah, I'm going to remind you of the stats we looked at the start of the game. They had a lot of shots. They had some goals, but you know what they were lacking? Shooting percentage. And, I mean, if you're Juicer Alert, you want the better looks. It's been a lot of solo plays or awkward follow-ups on attempted solo plays. And, honestly, a better good passing look would do them complete justice right now. However, it's not coming to fruition. Allies takes it to the corner. He gets a launch out wide. Is Hambungus there to follow? Not quite. Baba puts a shot on net, but it's able to be sent aside by Hambungus. Allies tries to get it out of his own corner. Mitch there to follow. This is floating back into this corner again. Allies with a little whiff, but Subpar Dubs gets it cleared out to the side. Can he get something middle for Hambungus? Can he get a bump or anything? Not quite. And it's delayed again in a Scrub Daddy's corner for I feel like the 1,000,000th time this game.
You definitely, Scrub Daddies really like to keep the ball in their corner. Let's see if Hambungus goes straight up to this. Nobody is on it right now. The ball's kind of sitting midfield. It looks like we're getting some demos coming out of Baba Kanoosh here. It looks like they're kind of getting desperate here. They need some pressure relief. They have 14 shots now coming from Juicer. They have a lot of shots. This will definitely... Hambungus is able to slot it for their 15th shot out here. You know, looking at it, there are 15 shots coming from Juicer versus Scrub Daddy's 6. This was a really aggressive game here by Juicer, and it paid off in their favor. You know, sometimes if you just keep peppering that backboard, keep peppering that crossbar, they're bound to miss some sort of save. They're bound to get an awkward touch, and that's kind of exactly what happened. Hambungus was able to capitalize on that. One thing this game will do is plummet their shooting percentage. We got Hambungus, 2 goals for 6 shots. That is kind of unfortunate, but hey, a win is a win in my book. It doesn't matter how many shots you miss, how many saves that you whiff, as long as that score at the end of the game is higher than the other teams. That's all you really need here. And it looks like Juicer, this next game will be really important for them. If they want to close this out in game 4, they definitely need to keep that aggressiveness going. Scrub Daddies, they kind of got to change up what they're doing here. They got to start putting on more shots if they want to take this to game 5.
Yeah, Baba trying to make something happen. Got an assist on the game and 58 touches to go and 5 saves. He put out a defensive masterclass, but it wasn't enough. And that's just telling you, this Juicer Alert side I mean, this is how they win. They can win based off these solo plays. It came on the back of Hambungus taking on a 3v or 2v1, and it worked, but it's not what you want to see. You want to see effective team pressure. They probably could have scored at least 3 or 4 more goals if they were just passing efficiently instead of just trying to do it all themselves. And that's what I'm looking for here as we head into game number 4. I'm looking for more attacking pressure from Scrub Daddies and more cohesion from this Juicer Alert side.
You know, honestly, take a look at that game from Baba Kanush. He had a great game. It was 5 saves. That's just, that defensive masterclass, like you said. We really need that defense to come out and stay out. But we just need some more offense coming from Mitch or Much or Aqua.
Oh.
Definitely shut off by Mitch. Almost an early goal here. Let's see if they can keep that offense up just past Baba. Really, all Mitch and Aqua need to do here is lock in on offense. Baba Kanush has defense covered. He was doing really good on defense that last game, and he can kind of keep it going. But they just need to turn on some sort of offense here instead of letting Juicer Alert pepper them with shots again.
Yeah, no doubt. And honestly, if you're on this on the Scrub Daddy side, you just want to make offensive pressure. It seems like Juice Alert's playing a lot faster than normal in an attempt to just throw them off because they're a little slow out of their own half. And so far, it's been working. Hambungus, immediate challenge. Subpar Dubs, immediate challenge. Nothing slowing down for this Juice Alert side. And these are great touches, but they just need something with a little more cohesion if they want to put it directly in the net.
Yeah, they definitely need that more team communication, more team plays.
Oh,
there you go!
Hambungus!
Oh, man, what a play. 0 boost as well. What a great touch. That was just a fake and a half. Aqua, I'm sorry, man, but you went the wrong way. Atlantis is the other way. God, what a great shot and play by Hambungus.
Sent to the Shadow Realm there, and you know he wants that back. It always sucks to get faked out, but that hard and right in front of net, oh, that's just rough. Nice touchdown by Ali.
Reading for goal and on stream is just disrespectful. I'm sorry, Aqua. Yeah. You gotta lock in here to do something to recover from that.
Yeah, definitely a little rough. Subpar getting some awkward defense on his backboard when Mitch can't put anything home. He tries to delay their offense here, keep their pressure up while their boost running low. As Aqua goes for an amazing angle, but not quite going in. As Subpar gets a touch out. This floats down straight to Baba. Can he put it on net? Yes, he can. And Baba with a fantastic angle. And we are tied up in game number 4.
I'm really seeing a lot of potential come out of Baba Kanush here. I'm honestly going to throw him up as the MVP, not only of his team, but of the game, of the series here. He's really locked in on offense and defense. He's definitely just a great all-around player, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing here from him. Really just Juice Alert doesn't really know how to defend against Baba Kanush. They don't know how to play around him. He's just such a wild card when it comes to, what he can do on defense and offense. And honestly, it was just a great setup by him. Baba, can he do it again? Puts it wide, but nobody is there to follow Aqua. He's just kind of waiting. Kind of super dubs, just takes it right past into their corner. Let's see if Lays can do something here. Shoots it wide. Bumps coming out from Mitch and Aqua. They really need that team cohesion.
Yeah, honestly, Ali's had a good attempt there, but nothing quite coming from it. And I think the only issue with Baba Kanush's playstyle we saw in that last attack that they had, Baba Kanush left his entire teammates rotating back with defense to have to do, which is a little awkward, especially if you're the third man, leaving your team to do nothing. Because Aqua's back, and Bungus tries to get it around him, not quite. Aqua gets it around 1, but Ali's there. Can he send something mid for his team? He tries, but Baba, backward defense of the ages, and keeps them out of their goal line. And honestly, Juicer Alert need to get a little more offensive pressure, but a little more control. They're kind of booming it into backboard a couple too many times that Scrub Daddy's getting used to it.
Yeah, coming down to the minute 45 mark, we're not really seeing a whole lot of shots come out from Juicer, kind of like we have the last couple games. They're definitely taking it a lot slower. And I think also Scrub Daddy has kind of learned,
Oh, Aqua.
Can he do something here? Can he recover? Passes it to mid. Oh, gets 50'd away. But, they really just have to try to do something different here. What they've been doing hasn't been working. Let's see what Aqua can do off bat. Can he get the 50? Come on. Let's see what can happen here. Go to game 5, please. I want this to go to game 5. This is so entertaining.
Yeah, Baba had a nice 50 in the center, steals the boost, subpar, left on his back foot. This floats high, Hambungus, the only one in the entire team with boost. This has to be good from subpar, he gets a nice one out. Alleys to subpar, no boost in the tank for anyone, and they were stumbling there. This ball sent high, Alleys immediate follow, but he's out of boost again. Can he get something to go here? Not quite. Just floats along the backward. Hambungus with a redirect straight to subpar. Can he get something on the net? No, he can't. Aqua shooting on his own net. And it passes back to Hambungus. And they take the lead with 41 seconds.
What a great shot there from Hambungus. You know, they just kept that aggressiveness. They wouldn't leave their net alone. Scrub Daddies was struggling for boost here. And, you know, they just had to keep going.
Yeah, thanks to the Bismarck State Mystics for the great party of 9. But yeah, here we go. Juicer alert, 1 up, 30 seconds left in this match, and Scrub Daddies, the full goal of this last 30 seconds to just get out of your own half, as they have been pelted all series long.
Yeah, like you're saying, Juicer alert, they just gotta keep doing what they're doing. Scrub Daddies really has to kind of change up what they're doing on defense. You know, getting these shots on. Baba Kanush does have 3 saves. He's having a stellar game again, but it's just not quite enough. We'll see if Juicer is able to keep possession for the last 5 seconds left. 3. See if they're able to put a shot on.
Oh.
That was so close to fitting it to overtime.
Yeah, they tried to repeat their first shot of the game, but it doesn't quite fall. This ball's in the air, but Aqua has boost. Can he follow? He got 1. He got a touch over 2, but not quite, as Baba's left with nothing in the tank, and Juicer alert, take it in 4.
Into game 5. You know, definitely an interesting series here. We're seeing a lot of back and forth.
Raptor.
It's like,
That was it.
oh yeah, that was it. My bad. I was gonna say Mitch just left.
I wonder
I thought,
who guessed Juice Alert in 4?
You did get
can't
Juice
remember.
Alert in 4.
Oh, whoa. It's actually one of my first, like, full correct predictions. We'll take it, though.
Yeah.
And, yeah, no. Juicer Alert. Fantastic matchup. Honestly, they looked really good in that last game. A lot different than the last 2 matches. But it was still kind of the same. A lot of solo plays. I'm hoping to see a little more of team cohesion as we head into playoffs here. But, yeah, we're going to work on getting these guys into a winner's interview here. Ali seems to have his camera fall off on me here, which is not what I want to see. Oh, there he is. All right, we're going to pull him in to say hi and talk to him. But that was a fantastic matchup and a great game all in all.
Yeah, you're right. That was a great series to watch. Really entertaining. Really just overall great shots. Great passing plays by Juicer. This is one of the first times I think I've ever seen them played, and I am impressed.
Welcome in, boys, and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Y'all improved to I think even on the season. How are you feeling?
Good.
Oh,
Especially going into playoffs.
That's kind of funny. Our score distribution was win-win, loss, win-win.
Hey, if the streak continues, I wouldn't be complaining.
Yes.
True.
Yeah.
After that
Alright,
4-game
so-
loss streak, looks like you guys are gonna be headed for a 4-game win streak. Is that what I'm picking up here? 4-game win streak?
Just 4?
I mean,
I think
wouldn't
we're
put it
winning all
by
the
ya.
rest of the games.
They want to go for like an 8-game win streak. Let them cook. Now I'm gonna send a question over here to Hambungus. You had a stellar game, 2 solid goals that honestly were just completely and utterly you. They made no sense on how you got one of them and the other one. Fantastic fake to ruin that guy's day, honestly. What are you feeling? How are you feeling? How do you think that went overall for you specifically, and how do you feel heading into playoffs?
I feel great in the playoffs. Played some good teams that beat us pretty bad. So now we're getting back. We're figuring out how we want to actually play and what kind of tactics we want to do. And I got a lot of confidence going into playoffs now because of that.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna go over to Allie's here. Ben, I've been asking this to every single captain I have to talk with here, and you picked subpar dubs at the back end of the draft here. How you feel with your pick, and how do you think you played today?
I made the biggest sleep. Well, actually, Hambungus and I discussed the picking of our boy. Single best pick we could have gotten. I'm not joking. He plays exactly like the two of us combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think now that we've found our stride, we're going to be a lot less losey. We're going to lose a lot less more just because we know what our game plan is, and I think we play well to that. And good luck to any teams against us. I think we're gonna win it. You can count on me saying this. I think we're gonna win it.
Fair enough. You pelted them heavily. Raptor, you got any questions for him?
I absolutely love the confidence, guys. I love that kind of mindset of watch out everybody else because we're coming in hot. That kind of confidence is what you kind of need, and I'm really glad you guys kind of found your stride. What would you say is kind of like the big turning point in that like kind of aha moment that you guys found when playing together to go from a 4 loss streak to now winning back-to-back games? And what do you kind of plan on maybe doing from here on out to kind of keep that streak going? And anyone can answer.
Well, I'll just say I don't want to give away too much information. We can't have too many spies in this chat trying to learn our game plan. But generally, I kind of what we all discussed in a like how long did the call last? It was like a 2 hour long call one day. We just said like, okay, play to each of our strengths instead of each of our weaknesses. And I mean, you can see the results from there. It actually happened right before the match last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
Yeah,
I can
also
definitely tell.
playing with each other helps a lot.
Yes.
When we were on the 4-game lose streak, we maybe played like 2 games with each other. Now we've started to kind of play more with each other, so that also does play into it.
That does definitely help. One thing I noticed, Elise, you are in the air a lot, and honestly, you are fairly consistent in the air. I'm really was fun to watch.
Thank you.
But going into one of those games, I saw some crazy ping. How do you deal with some of that? I know that going up in the air, ping spikes can completely mess you up. Was it just temporary lag? Like, did you have to completely go around what you were doing at the time? And yeah, what was going through your head when you were just having that 999 ping?
Well, I can explain exactly why that happens. I'm living I'm living basically on campus, which means I'm connected to a huge, gigantic network with a ton of people. So sometimes the lag just gets like that. The internet will just dip sometimes. When it's really bad like that, sometimes I just cope, see them mauled. Um, but I mean, usually for this match, it wasn't that bad. I actually was able to, like, I think the only bad moments were like 1 or 2 kickoffs. So fortunate.
That's good to hear.
And I'm gonna shoot one more question over to kind of subpar dubs here. My man, you came out, you performed. I want to know what you think is honestly your favorite part of this whole season, and then specifically what you're gonna be looking forward to heading into the rest of these weeks.
Favorite part of the season, I
It's playoffs now.
I want to say it hasn't happened yet, but what I'm looking forward to playing at LAN and getting to see my boys in person.
Last time, I swear.
Fair enough. All right, well, boys, congrats on the win. You improved to 4-4. That's always good to see, and we'll be looking to see you on stream during playoffs. And yeah, y'all have a fantastic day.
Thanks
Awesome,
for
thank you,
streaming
you
it. We
too.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
Have a great night, guys.
Thanks, Red.
Good night.
Good night.
And we're back to me and Raptor, just a street away, but we are here with you all. We have one more matchup coming up not too long from now as Stormwatchers take on Xynergy. And we're gonna go to intermission. We'll be right back with that one. Any last words, Raptor?
Not really. I definitely these teams. I have watched Synergy play a couple times. I'm really excited to watch them again. I have never seen Storm Watchers, so definitely a whole lot of gambling coming out of this series here. But definitely excited, and we'll see where it goes.
All right, we're heading to intermission. We will see you guys back in a couple minutes.